Hello everybody and welcome back to SimCity with me, the Trunkleton. So last episode we made 63 million a day in profit. Now we're down to 9 million a day. The reason that is I've got everything backing up. What we did last episode, selling all that stuff, we ran out of processes. There was none for the city, and I've been letting this run for about 10-15 minutes now just to recuperate a bit. But I want it to recuperate enough so that once we do the sell-off again, because that's the only way it's going to happen, is that this place is full. And this place is full. And I have processors in each of these now as well. I think I got rid of the computers from here, I got rid of the computers from there. This one I kept the computers but added a processor factory anyway. And not a processor box anyway. Because the plastic just never seems to go down. It's like, oops, once it's in here, it's forever full. It's never needed again. It's so strange. But anyway, we are going to add one more trade depot. We're going to bulldoze this electronics factory to do that. So not as much as a problem. We want to add one more just to get some extra. If we want extra storage, we're going to be importing processors from here as well. I think. We're just going to fill it up here. Bulldoze that. So we're going to have the extra the extra 12 of these. Plus, we're going to have one computer storage slot and 2 processor slots. I think that should be enough. Oh, hang on. No, actually, I don't want that. Let's bulldoze. We want one extra computer slot and 1 processor slot. Because I deleted 2 computer storage slots, we need to make up for that anyway, plus we get the added benefit of that. And now we want to add the trucks in. I don't know why I keep leaving. So these trucks will be helping out throughout the city. As we saw in last episode, that these trucks are miracle workers. They got us going from 45 million to 63 million just by adding 2 extra depots. That was insane. 2 extra ports, sorry. These two, just adding those 2, changed it. Look at that, instantly computers in there. We want these processors to back up. We want this to back. We just want it full, and that means that these things are going to have to be full of computers, and then we're just going to sell it all off. It's the only way to get this thing back working. And the reason I want the processors full again, I am sorry, I am still so sweaty, same as last episode because it's the same day. Oof, my window's open as well. I should not be this hot. It is scorching, man. It is so hot. We're going to have frame rate drops as well now and again. But we want this full so that once we start selling off and these factories start working again, that it's just going to go out. Well, they're going to use whatever's in here. So the moment they use it, making whatever, it gets replaced almost instantly. That's what we want. Now, I reckon if we had... how do they do it? It's per 1,000 crates. So if we had per 1,000 crates equal to the amount of these, then we would be, I reckon we'd be perfectly fine. I don't think we have that much. We have, how much do we have there? 60,000 plus another 10, 70,000, 80,000 plus I think this is a 90,000. So we have about 90,000, and we have, so that means 90. We have more than enough then. We should have more than enough. The thing is replenishing it all. If we could replenish it as quick as it goes, we wouldn't have much of a problem, especially if we're selling these exactly the same way. I reckon we could probably get, I reckon right now, the way we're selling, we're probably doing about 50 million a day, at least, every single day, without stopping. If everything was fine, the amount of processors are going to the factories, the nice circle of perfection. Everything is running. I don't know, I had this word before, the right word or words. It runs in a sequence anyway. Basically, this gets sold, factory comes here, whatever's needed in factory goes there, and that's all brought back to these depots, that perfect circle. That's what we need to happen. And I reckon we'd be making at least 50 million, if not more, a day. And why did I go off here? So, here should be, we made 250,000 crates of computers today. So if I had my calculator on me, I could figure how much that was in cash. Oh, we can do that right now. I've got my calculator. So let's do that. How much does this sell for? 147 times by 250,000 crates. So let's do that. And it's just going to stay at this a second. I do apologize. Did I stop that? Did I stop the timer? I did. Start. Crazy phone. So let's go to my calculator. Where is you, calculator? So it was 250,000. That's that times by 147,500 equals. Whoa! It says 3.6875 E10. Is that billion? Or 100,000? I have no idea. Anyway, it's an extreme lot. But hang on, we sell per 10,000 crates though, don't we? Aha! Or is it per 1,000 crates? So we'd have to divide that by 1,000 anyway. I guess I could still do that. If it's still on the calculator, divide that by 1,000. Yeah, I think we've got to divide by 1,000 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 numbers. That's 1,000, 10, 5. When the calculator doesn't give me the comments, it's so freaking hard. So that's 100,000 million. That's saying about 36 million at that rate, at what we produced. So I think it's more than that, to be honest with you. That's what we're producing plus selling the excess. So that's saying we're making about 36 million a day, but I think it's more than that, to be honest with you. But maybe my calculations are off. Maybe I'm really bad. Whoa, that went dark. I hope you can see this on YouTube when it goes dark like this. I've never really seen it. I think it's okay though. We are full now. We are full. These are not full, so we're gonna run it through to midnight now. I think that's probably the best thing we can do. Most of these places are, yeah, they're full-ish. I mean, that's the best we're gonna get it on camera, because I don't want to be running this off camera, to be honest with you. You know, for another whole in-game day. I already did that. I wanted to get this in, so this is full as well, right? Processes are almost full there. And they're kind of full here. They're leaving, going out to wherever they need. I think this whole day should get us back on track. We should have enough. Especially if... Why is that not making as much? That makes no sense. Why? Wow. Oh, because it can't make as much because it's almost full. So, yeah. That's the whole mission. Midnight. We're going to have all that done. This has not changed yet. I have no idea why. I'm still stuck on this. This is so wrong. It says update lead hourly. Today, doing 4 episodes of this SimCity. At the end of this episode, I've been running this for... What time is it now? 3 o'clock. It's actually past 3 o'clock, to be honest with you. It's like... yeah, it's about 3:20 right now. I don't see my clock. Hang on. Yeah, it's 3:34 actually. Oops, moving my mic. 3:34. I've been running this since 11 o'clock this morning, roughly. So that's, what, almost 5 hours. And it's not updated once. It hasn't updated in days, actually. So I don't know what's going on there. Once we hit this beloved 30... Wow, we lost money yesterday. Oh, we didn't make any computers. We didn't sell any computers that day. So the whole point of this is we're going to sell off. Hopefully in that one day we get what we need. For one, we should hit that 65 million. And then what my plan is to stop this episode there, make a cut. Hopefully sometime this week I can come back, finish this episode off, to be honest with you. Get us at that point where this has changed. I'll run it for one day afterwards, and hopefully at one point this has changed, because it's so wrong. It is so wrong right now. We should be at 63 million, 63 something million, place number 2, and we're not. It's not updating at all, and it's so frustrating. So when we get to midnight, we're going to do that. Let's set everything go. We should have enough processes. I think we do. they're almost full right now. I do have the feeling that all of these trucks will go back to the garages, do what's necessary. Actually, they're still working a bit, but yeah. Oh, I am so sweaty right now. I do apologize. Hopefully, most of them go back to their garages, just, rest. So the moment we start selling, boom, they're out selling. Then they're out delivering these back here, selling some are selling then, and some are then delivering the 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 stuff that they need back to these factories and get the circle of life going the way it should be. Because we're getting the same amount of students in these universities, so the tech level is going to be the same every day. And I think by placing that here, it's not affected the tech level at all. Yeah, it doesn't quite reach there. It gets here and this one here. Somehow it's affecting this one here and here. And then over here we got this one, which should be producing a lot. It's not producing any because it's full, which is what we want on most of these factories, as we're about to hit midnight now anyway. So we got this almost perfect, almost to the extent I wanted it. Maybe one more in-game day would have done it. But then nothing would have happened in the city anyway. We are losing so much. Oop, pause. We are losing so much per day. Look at that bomb. So we've missed seven whole minutes of the in-game. So let's get this exporting now. We should make our money. We should make the 65 million. I have hopes. My heart will pound later on. We have more than enough delivery trucks now to get everything delivered on time and in a decent manner. Even if it's important. Did I have that done right then? I do apologize. We are exporting that on this one then. Yep. And then the only other one is this one. Export. Okay, so everything else will be normal. Do I have any on here? Nope. Everything else is normal. So let's just go quick check through again. This is so exhilarating. To be honest with you guys, my heart pounds at that very last minute of the next day. So let's fast forward. Now, we've got to give these trucks a moment. There's not as many out and about. I seriously am so sweaty. The sweat is dripping everywhere. So they're selling now. They're selling like crazy, which is good. That should happen here, in this area, and these two, so it's going there. Now, hopefully we can get this circle of life going, keep it pumping as well. I wanna see these. The moment these start to go back to these factories, I need to see these things coming in, all the other delivery trucks going out and getting processors, because I do not want to see that. Literally, more than half of the city was red, asking for processors after that last episode. I think you could have seen it at the end of that last episode. Oh, water, how I love thee. Oh, it went up my nose. Oh, you know when you go into the swimming and water goes up your nose and you get that horrible feeling? I have that right now. It's terrible. We've already made 7 million today. Look at that. That's insane. And we can check here how many we are producing. We've really made that many today. I don't think that's not true. That cannot be true, as half of this was already halted. We're making 11 million. This is insane. It's barely 6 a.m. That is crazy. This is the most fun part for me. I know nothing visually is really happening on screen, but this just keeps going up and up. So these come back. And I don't know when the money goes up. Is if once it's selling here, or is it once it leaves the city, or is it once they come back to the city? So how are we doing? Processors are fine. They seem to be full. We're always going to have these garbage issues. I don't think we need the garbage trucks here. Nothing's happening. 13 million. Brilliant. I'll check on that in a minute. I want this to update, and that won't happen. If it happens on the hour, let's say, that's still 20 minutes away. And that's insane. This episode will be finished by then. But we need to make sure, look at this, conga line, buses, people coming to work. The alloy stuff going out. What about trains? Are trains coming? Yeah, the trains are working as well. Hang on 1 second, guys. Oh, there's sweat on my face. I do apologize, it might sound disgusting. It's so true. It's so hot here. I wish I had a thermometer in my room. I could tell you exactly how hot it is. It's got to be at least 33 degrees where I am right now. So hot. because it's, like I said, it's almost 4 o'clock. It's a bit cloudy outside as well, but I guarantee I go outside, it'll feel cooler. I know what makes me hot as well. It's the TV. The TV, I'm going to touch the TV right now, and it is blistering hot. The heat coming off of that TV, that's what is making me sweat. So we're up to 20 million now, almost midday. So does that mean that we're only going to make 40 million in this day? I don't think so. I think we're going to make more. We should get up to that 63 million, but this is... I think the problem is we got so much backed up in these other factories that it's prioritizing the moment one thing leaves here, getting one thing back in here. So we look at this, 47,000. I think we'll get to the point in the day where, yeah, we've got processors going out. Hopefully they're going out at a decent pace that nothing is dying. We still got thousands of crates. We're going to be backed up for days. At this rate, half of these places should, yeah, they're all well over half full. So they're delivering. The truth is, I would rather have these sell all of this crap first and then deliver to here and then them start working again. Go up to 27 million. I think that's the problem right now. But if this stays full, everything is full. So it might roll over to the next day. We might still be doing this the next day. What's going on here? What are you complaining about? It's full storage slots. That's fine. That does not bother me in the slightest. I need to drink some more. 30 million now. We need to do more than double that. I think we were at this point last episode at this time of day we were at way more than this. So the fact that all of this storage is pretty much full is we're just gonna have to keep doing it. Hopefully the next day it keeps selling and selling and selling and selling. To get back into that routine where we have more trucks delivering this stuff, especially considering we got an extra 12 trucks here. So we have an extra 12 trucks in the city. Look at it though. Everything is going on in this area. You get the odd few alloy going up there. How is that alloy? Alloy is fine. I think we've got full processors there, so we're good. Nothing seems to be complaining. We're making 3,600 crates there. They should start they should all start producing more and more crates per day now. 38 million. I don't think we're gonna make it this day. Maybe the next day. Which is a shame because I really wanted to stop. But I think we still have time to be checking this out. Cause that needs to change. Does it have to be a full 12 days on from when this happened? Because I cannot see this not working properly. What? It should work. It's all done on a server. The server should know. So if it doesn't update, then there's something wrong with the servers or the update system that they're working with, and then that means 42 million. Yeah, we're not going to do it today. Be the next day. It's going to roll over. The fact that we're still full here, which is good. The fact that we're making 45 million a day, just the way it's running right now. Curse you, sweatiness. I could put the AC on, but a few episodes, well, no more than a few episodes now, a couple of weeks ago, I had the AC on and all you heard in the background was, I can't do that. It's just, this. I'd rather suffer for you guys than have you guys suffer with the sound. Boy, is this craziness. 45 million a day. I'm happy with 45 million a day, and it's not like I'm upset with that, but we should be making so much more money. I think it's just going to stay as it is. I think the trade transaction's gone. I haven't paid attention to that. Boy, this should be so much more. But it's not too bad to come back from making nothing a day to 45 million a day. My only concern is if we start to see this all drop off and nothing's happening, or if we see 2 full days at 45 million, then what am I going to do if this is still full and we're back to that position? But we shouldn't be. We should be selling so much more right now. We are. These factories, they're almost empty now, which is good. Yeah, some of them are empty, which is good. Which means we're back to normal on most of the front. Which means we probably sold what we had stored up, and we're backed up so much. Look at that, 4,000 crates. It needs to just be going out. And the only way it goes out is these trucks, right? Unless these factories... Let me see, what do these do? It is a delivery truck. So maybe we need to add these delivery trucks to all of these to get them going out quicker, but then we don't have the space anyway. I think that's the only thing I can do right now is just add these delivery trucks in. Let's plop it there. So while we're waiting for the end of this day, let's just do that. Let's get these delivery trucks on every factory. Which factory I am? Here. Poof. I think that's the only way we can get them out quicker. But then we just gotta hope that the other delivery trucks deliver at a decent rate as well. Let's place that there and this one there. We gotta hope that. Oh my. We cannot get a fourth one in there due to the positioning. None of these will have them, so let's just do this quickly. Let's just do it like this. 2 here, 1 here. And poof, I should have done this when I first built the factories. It would have been so much quicker for us right now. But then again, as we can see, we don't have much going on in this city right now. We're just selling stuff. It's 8 AM, although doing this is slowing down time a little bit. As we add these in, the time goes to 1. So let's get that speeded up every time I do this. So that's that factory's done. Woof. If I had known I was going to do this, I would have done it from the start. This is just to make sure that the trucks deliver at a speedy efficiency rate. But then that could be a problem for us due to the fact if we're getting these out quicker and if it works, them going out quicker. What about the processor trucks? Are we going to get processors and alloy in quick enough? I'm not worried about the plastic. That just never seems to go away. But everything else, oh, so sweaty. And that's that one done. So we're going to keep doing this. So this time next week, well, this time when this video's up, I should say, not this time next week. But yeah, for me, it's more than a week away, actually. I should be on my last full day in Japan. Which is going to be awesome, and hopefully I've made a vlog so you guys can see what I've been doing in Japan. Or what so... Because I've been to Japan before. Japan is an amazing country. It is absolutely beautiful. It's so clean as well. I've never seen a country as clean as this. Singapore is clean. But then again, you compare Singapore to Japan on the cleanliness, Singapore is dirty. It's so clean in Japan. I'm not complaining with Singapore. Singapore was perfectly clean. It's the second cleanest country I've been to. Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. In Japan, they clean the streets even if it doesn't look dirty. It was unbelievably, insanely clean. It's like, it's so fastidious about the cleanliness. There's not even, if you're walking around town and you see trees, there's no leaves on the floor from the trees. None. It's all been cleaned up. And they have these plug-in water jets. The people go around cleaning the city, right? And in the city, located conveniently around the city. So they have people cleaning the streets, which is awesome. It's not just a sweeper going along the streets. So they have these places where the people can plug in these high-powered jets of water things, water jetness. So they just plug them into this building, and then they have their generator or whatever, and then they just spray the streets with these high-powered water jets, which they've plugged into a building. It's insane how it's done. Just spraying the city manually, so you know how clean it is. It's not like the sweeper truck has missed anything. It is so insane. It's 1 PM right now. We've made 45 million. It still says that from yesterday, I guess. Once we go over that 45 million, it'll change, or it'll change at midnight, I guess. I have sweat dripping into my nose right now. Oh my. Because I've not had a chance to wipe my face. I should really have a cloth. I've been using my t-shirt, and that sounds really bad. But my fingers were in the wrong position there. It's the only way. Oops. I'm looking over here when I keeps plopping it, and it keeps bringing me closer into the building. How crazy. Whew. Here now, we're almost done with getting this done. My only concern is, what happens if I don't make that 65 million? What if I do only get stuck at 45 million a day now? What am I going to do? What have I done? which would be a shame because we managed to get 63, and I'm super happy with that. I was super psyched with that, to be honest with you. I think that's also a good thing about doing all these videos in one day is I get the same feeling when I come into the next video, and it's a shame. Shame I can't do that all the time, but I do like to make other game videos, and if I really was to do it like this every day, say once a week I record everything for 2 weeks, I would be so lost when I came back to it 2 weeks later, because I could easily do this, 4 episodes of this in a day. It's not too difficult. It'd free up a major amount of time for me, to be honest with you, as well. But and when I come back to it in 2 weeks, I'm like, what am I doing? What have I done? And I can't do that. It's okay for me this time because I'm going away. I have a reason. Oh. But I'd rather do it every other day. At least still have some sense of what I've done in the past episodes, and you guys will sense that as well. Whoa. How did I miss you? Did I not go up? I got the next one, right? No, I didn't. Oh man, I've missed so many here. But there again, I haven't missed them. I just went past them. The time to take, it would have been the same. So we got this one done, this one done, this one done. This one's done. That's done. I think that's it. I think we did it. All of them are done now, which is great. We're coming down to that second part of the episode, which still says second part of the day. Well, we're past the second half of the day, really. That last quarter of the day. Yeah, the alloying processes are not coming in quick enough, but these are still full. The only other thing I can do is hope it happens in the next day. We made 49 million now, so we're up to that point. If we can keep selling, but we're going to have so much left over. What am I meant to do? It didn't seem to work. That backing everything up didn't seem to work. The only thing I can think of is to put another processor factory down and have more trucks working to bring in more processors and more alloy. It's the only thing I can think of. Get enough to get this city running, plus extra to be able to sell, and that means deleting even more of these factories. And we already deleted 2, and I don't want to be doing that. I guess 1 more wouldn't hurt, but still. It's not good enough. And we made 53 million. Right, that's gonna go up a little bit. These are all if they're all going out of the city at once right now, we might make enough. The collecting stuff, the delivering stuff, I still think we need more. To get these processes in and out of the city to make sure, same for alloy. Then let's do that. We've not made enough. Let's get another 2 in there. Let's bulldoze this. And I know by reducing this, I don't think it's gonna hurt at all, because we need the process to be going to the buildings. It's not gonna hurt too much. So let's get 2 more in here, and then that's gonna have to be it for the end of this episode, actually, guys. So I think what we'll do is, I don't think we need any more processor slots. Let's get computers in here. Let's add the delivery trucks. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We can just only hope that it works, that we are selling enough per day to get up to that 63 million. And 65 million, not even 63. Wow, this place is... There we go, got that one done. So let's have that on export. And I'm going to run this a little bit after this episode, I think. Oh. I'm guessing this was slightly wider. It doesn't fit. So I'm guessing we would have to place it somewhere else. If I place it on this road, is that fact we're gonna have to place it here. I don't think this factory is being affected by the tech, right? No, that is that one. But just in case it is, let's bulldoze this. Let's bulldoze that one. Let's place this other building back in. So we can't be doing that. We can't just have one there and not. We've got to make the space work. So yeah, that goes there. Come on, delete already. I had a problem before this episode. I had to redo this. I had to log out and log back in again. So let's bulldoze this one, and let's hope we have enough space. If not, I'm gonna have to try here again. Oh, here. Here instead, is what I meant to be saying. So let's try that. And let's go here. Oh, no. Let's go here. It fits. That's good. So that's one. We can place another one in. Let's go inside. Let's bulldoze that. Well, that's bulldozing. Let's place down these. This is insane. I'm just going to keep adding these trucks until we get enough done. I don't really want to be doing that. I want to be taking out any more buildings. Let's bulldoze this and this. Why is that saying overlapping? Are you kidding me? That should not be overlapping. Okay, then let's bulldoze this. Because that is a lie. That is such a lie. Let's get the rest of these in. I hate doing that. I don't mind wasting money. It's just taking up time. It should have worked. 10, 11, 12. We're done now. And then last one for this episode. Let's go in. Let's bulldoze this. Oh, that's sweat. It's just dripping. Dripping off my forehead. It's annoying. I'm not bothered by it too much. It's just annoying. The feeling. Oh, let's put this in. So now we have the ability to hold more of these computer storage lots. We have the ability to use more trucks. We made 55 million yesterday, I'm guessing. I don't think that's for today. We should have more trucks to be delivering more of these processes. Keeping it, yeah, it's filling up. It's going out at a decent rate now. Same with the alloy. We do not want any of these cities, any of these buildings complaining that they need anything. And we should be able to sell all of this. That's the mission. Next episode, I guess, that'll be hopefully the final episode on the city, and that's gonna be for you. It's not gonna be long. For me, it's gonna take me 2 weeks to get there. Holy moly! Hopefully by then this has changed. I hope so. I truly hope so that this has been updated by then. Because I saw this last week. I didn't want to say anything. I hope if Leo's gonna go away. I wasn't gonna cheat or anything. I would have told you guys about it, but still, it's just annoying. We're losing alloy. Alloy's there. Hopefully it's going out. Hopefully we have enough trucks to do this. I don't think we should take out any more buildings. If it doesn't work now, we're just screwed. That's the only word I can think of. It's not a word I want to use lightly. We got up to 63 million a day, which was awesome. It's just, this is me coming down on the episode. Time has run out now, really. I want to thank you guys for watching anyway. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of us trying to fix this. See, it's all selling now. I'm going to run it for a bit. Hopefully we reach our thing anyway. If we do, I'll come back to it at the end of this episode and say, look, we've done it, and then blah, 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 blah. Okay, guys, I'm just back quickly. I went downstairs to have a cigarette like I normally do after every episode. And it says 65 million now. 65 million. That is insane. We beat... I don't know what happened. We have places that are out of alloy right now. See, half of it's out of alloy. I'm going to get that going, but we can do it. We can make it. So, I think just sold when I was off camera. Well, not recording. Normally, I said I was going to run it for a minute, and I did it, and it worked. 65 million. We got that. I hope it's enough to beat that other guy. I do not think this is updated. It's not going to update. Hopefully I can get that updated within the next couple of weeks. Before, just right after I get back from Japan. So the next episode for you guys. Hopefully it's updated. Hopefully it says that we've beaten him. And if it has, we can finish this, finally. So that's insane. Hopefully we're close to number one, or we are number one. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if it's still going on, if it's this day, or if it was the day before. I'm guessing it was the day before. But I want to replicate this one more time. I want to beat it, actually. I think that's the only way we're going to do it. And we need all the alloy. We need everything done. But the plastic is fine now. So if we can get the alloy backed up and running properly, it's coming. It's probably going to go out right away. And if that all works and we can get these full again with enough alloy out there or whatever, I'm sure we can even beat this, but Damn, look at that. Look how much we exported. We exported 448,000 crates. That's insane. That is truly insane. Everything was full, remember? At the end of, well, just a moment ago. But yeah, I hope it all adds up. That is pretty much challenge complete, I hope. It's just, my throat is so sore right now from talking all day. But yeah, guys, I want to thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to watch some more, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.